Hi, this is Joe from the Math Perimeter, where I help to make mathematics accessible, engaging, and approachable through videos, articles, and infographics. This video is part 4 of a 6-part series where I show you how to integrate products of secant and tangent. For more information about this topic, please refer to the article linked in the description. In this video, we will evaluate the integral of secant cubed of x dx. To begin, we factor out a secant squared of x. This gives the integral of secant of x, secant squared of x dx. Now we set I equals the integral of secant of x, secant squared of x dx. Now we integrate by parts. Choose u equals secant of x and dv equals secant squared of x dx. Then du equals secant of x tangent of x dx, and v equals tangent of x. Applying the integration by parts formula then gives I equals secant of x tangent of x minus the integral of secant of x tangent squared of x dx. Next, we use the Pythagorean identity to rewrite tangent squared of x. This gives I equals secant of x tangent of x minus the integral of secant of x times secant squared of x minus 1 dx. Distributing secant of x then gives I equals secant of x tangent of x minus the integral of secant of x secant squared of x minus secant of x dx. Applying the sum rule then gives I equals secant of x tangent of x minus the integral of secant of x secant squared of x dx minus the integral of secant of x dx. Distributing the minus sign then gives I equals secant of x tangent of x minus the integral of secant of x secant squared of x dx plus the integral of secant of x dx. The first integral is I, so we have I equals secant of x tangent of x minus I plus the integral of secant of x dx, Adding I to both sides of the equation then gives 2I equals secant of x tangent of x plus the integral of secant of x dx, multiplying the numerator and denominator of the integrand by secant of x plus tangent of x then gives 2I equals secant of x tangent of x plus the integral of secant of x times secant of x plus tangent of x over secant of x plus tangent of x dx. Distributing the secant then gives 2I equals secant of x tangent of x plus the integral of secant squared of x plus secant of x tangent of x all over secant of x plus tangent of x dx. Next we let u equals secant of x plus tangent of x. The differential is then du equals secant of x tangent of x plus secant squared of x dx. Substituting into the integral then gives 2I equals secant of x tangent of x plus the integral of 1 over u du. Integrating gives 2I equals secant of x tangent of x plus ln absolute value of u plus c. Back substituting then gives 2I equals secant of x tangent of x plus ln absolute value of secant of x plus tangent of x plus c. Dividing both sides of the equation by 2, we arrive at a final answer of I equals 1/2 secant of x tangent of x plus 1/2 ln absolute value of secant of x plus tangent of x plus c. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. See you next time.